starting to cloud back up now. So we'll end up overnight going mostly cloudy, it looks like. We're at 39 here at the studios. We have that in Terre Haute. 40s down to the south, including Vincennes and Washington. Forecast first. Plenty of cloud cover moving back in. I think we'll stay dry, though, for the most part during the forecast period. Are we going to see a warm-up? I'll let you know. Your news starts now.
Local news that matters. This is WTWO News Weekend Edition.
An NBA legend is dead. We'll tell you the details of a crash killing Kobe Bryant. Thank you for joining us for WTWO News at 6. I'm Taylor Johnson. One of the greatest players in NBA history is dead. Kobe Bryant and his daughter died in a helicopter crash around 1 p.m. Eastern Time this afternoon. It's our top story. The crash happened in the Southern California city of Calabasas. Witnesses reported foggy weather and seeing the helicopter going down quickly. They say it slammed into a hillside, bursting into flames. At least 5 people were on board, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says there weren't any survivors. Bryant was just 41 years old. Last night, LeBron James had passed Kobe for 3rd place on the league's all-time scoring list. Bryant's final tweet congratulated James. Omar will have much more on Kobe's legacy coming up later in sports. A Paris man was found dead after his family reported him missing earlier this morning. Police say the body of Jeremy McDaniel was found in a private pond in a wooded area near his home around 10:30 this morning. His family reported him missing around 3:30 a.m. McDaniel was pronounced dead at the scene by the Edgar County coroner. An official cause of death will be determined following an autopsy Monday in Terre Haute. Foul play is not suspected. It's been nearly 2 weeks since a devastating fire destroyed the popular Old 41 Diner in Sullivan. Today, local businesses joined together to enjoy some good food and raise money to support the restaurant's owner and employees. Lindsay Jackson stopped by the benefit today. She joins us with why the community chose to come together. Lindsay.
Taylor, Cata Corner, Henry Bobes, and other Sullivan restaurant owners hosted a fish fry benefit to help Old 41 Diner. Business owners and Sullivan residents say it's important for the community to come together at a time like this.
It's just part of a community. When you lose that part of your community dies.
Many residents of Sullivan gathered Sunday at the Sullivan Elks Lodge to help raise money for the Old 41 Diner, which was destroyed by a fire. Marty and John Bodine say restaurants and businesses are critical in the community.
People come out of a weekend, see their friends, talk. It's something to do.
Yeah, it's not just
a way to keep ties. It's a community thing more than anything.
Right.
Marty Bodine says community support is important to the success of local businesses.
If you don't support your own town, your own business, they're going to go and they lose them. And so, and we've lost a lot of business. Sullivan used to be really, really big and a lot of things going on. And so you have to support what, your businesses.
Cata Corner's Fred Ritchie helped put together the event. He says it's important for him to pay it forward after the community helped him during a similar situation in 2018.
You have to be there for one another, especially in today's day and age. And when you go and lose your job with no notice like that, it's devastating to some people.
Ritchie says he has no doubt that the community will continue to support businesses like Old 41 Diner during times like this.
Everyone just comes together, and I'd just like to see that continues, because that's what it takes for a small community to survive.
The owner of the Old 41 Diner said he really appreciates the community and local businesses' support. Taylor?
It's great to see people coming together for such a great cause. Now, the cause of the fire that destroyed Old 41 Diner is still unknown. Tomorrow marks the 75th anniversary since the liberation of the Auschwitz concentration camps in Poland. Among those survivors was longtime Terre Haute resident Eva Kor. It also marks Eva Kor Education Day here in Indiana. Governor Eric Holcomb introduced an executive order earlier this month, making January 27, 2020, a day named in her honor. Eva Kor and her twin sister Miriam, who both survived the death camps, founded Candles Museum here in Terre Haute in 1995. In 2007, Eva Kor proposed legislation that led to state-mandated curriculums in high schools teaching the history of the Holocaust. Eva spent her years before her death in July of last year, traveling the world, sharing her message of acceptance and forgiveness. In honor of tomorrow, Candles Museum will commemorate with a special event. They will be showing a live stream of Congresswoman Elizabeth Holtzman, who brought Nazis to justice. Doors open at 6 p.m. and it's open to the public. Ruth Cohen was just 14 years old when her family was taken to Auschwitz. Her mother, younger brother, and cousins were killed there. Now she's a volunteer at the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in D.C. Cohen shares the atrocities she witnessed and her message for the future generations. Whitney Wild has her story.
The story of this gallery is quite horrific.
After more than a decade as a volunteer at the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum, Ruth Cohen knows these halls well, at least most of them.
Is this new? Do you know?
The third floor remains decidedly unfamiliar.
I don't feel that I want to punish myself more over and over and over again, so I don't.
This is the dedication to the lives lost at Auschwitz, an exhibit too painful for her to revisit.
What do you see in this photo?
Horror. Maybe I see myself. I don't know.
More than 1 million people died there, including Cohen's mother, brother, and cousins. A family friend delivered the crushing news.
He said, not true. Impossible. Impossible.
Cohen, her sister, and father lived at the camp for months, collecting memories she can't forget.
All of a sudden, we heard crying, lots of crying. We saw that they were children in a truck, standing and screaming. They were going to the gas chambers.
Cohen worked as a messenger, overhearing conversations among Nazi soldiers.
They all spoke quite loudly so we could hear them, making jokes about our lives and our future, which was quite awful. And there was nothing we could do about it.
An attitude she worries never disappeared. The Anti-Defamation League has already tracked roughly 25 anti-Semitic incidents nationwide in 2020. 2019 ended with the stabbing of 5 people celebrating Hanukkah, and in 2018, 11 Jewish worshipers were killed near Pittsburgh.
It is quite terrifying.
Though reliving years defined by death is difficult.
Now I know why I don't ever want to come here.
Cohen returns twice a week with one message.
Do not let this happen again. That's the one thing.
In Washington, I'm Whitney Wild.
A coffee shop on Terre Haute's north side is open for business and supporting a special group along the way. Little Bear Coffee Company on Lafayette Avenue celebrated its grand opening all weekend, finishing it off with a fundraiser for Cub Scouts Pack 124. The Scouts sold hand-decorated coffee cups filled with baked goods and gift certificates to local businesses in order to raise money for their activities this year. The manager of Little Bear Coffee Company says having the fundraiser during their grand opening is part of showing their love for the community.
We love being part of the community. As much as we can help, that's what we're here for. That's what we created this coffee shop for. It's a lot of it's the ambiance, but a lot of it's community driven. We love having Bible study groups here, the Red Hat ladies. We have a group that comes in and knits all day, and it's what we're here for.
Little Bear Coffee Company will be open on Sundays now for brunch. Coming up on WTWO News at 6, the St. Mary of the Woods softball team is serving up a hot meal to raise money. And later in sports, the Indiana State women were back home from Southern Illinois today. Omar has the highlights, and we'll hear from Coach Vicki Hall in about 10 minutes.
A better grip right when you need it. The 2020 Nissan Altima has tech you can't get in a quarter Camry, like available intelligent all-wheel drive. This is instant confidence. This is Nissan Intelligent Mobility. Now, get a low $199 per month lease on the 2020 Altima or the 2020 Nissan Rogue.
Save on all of your projects at Menards. Brighten your home with Patriot Lighting. Convert your existing recessed light to an energy-efficient retrofit downlight. It uses 75% less energy than incandescent bulbs. Available in warm, white, or daylight, just $8.99 each. Designer's Image wooden closet systems are the perfect solution for your closet storage space. This closet system includes hanging rods, shelves, drawers, and more. Available in 3 finishes for just $445.99. Right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
different about you. You look so confident.
I am now, thanks to Dr. Hildebrand.
Dr. Hildebrand?
Dr. Hildebrand at Hildebrand's Healthy Smiles. Not only do I have a beautiful smile, I also have a healthy one now.
I hate going to the dentist. It's always so painful.
It's not at Dr. Hildebrand's office. Under sedation, I had only one visit and got everything done. She offers the latest in dental technology to transform your smile with ease. I'm so thankful for what she's done for me.
What's her name again?
Dr. Hildebrand. Hildebrand's Healthy Smiles.
Right now, get $11,000 in total savings or 0% financing for 72 months on select 2019 F-150 models.
WTWO is brought to you by Realtor Dave Cash, specializing in investment, lease, and commercial development. Experience means cash. WTWO News Weekend Edition continues.
Welcome back. The St. Mary of the Woods softball team served up a hot meal today in support of their upcoming season. Their chili fundraiser at the International Union of Operating Engineers was an opportunity to raise money for new equipment. In addition to their chili, each team member made their own special desserts for supporters to choose from. One member of the softball team, who's a senior, says the fundraiser was especially important as her time on the team is coming to a close.
It means a lot for me just because this is a game I've fallen in love with. It's pretty much the only thing I've ever fallen in love with. It's sad that it's getting ready to come to an end and I'm not ready for that yet, but this year means everything to me and I honestly cannot wait to get it going, but I also don't want it to end.
The team's season begins in February. It was a nice sunny day, probably a good one to play some softball, I would think. Isn't that right, Dan?
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, we saw some sunshine, more than we anticipated. We'll take that. How do we do on those temps out there today? Well, not too bad, a little above the norm. 42 for the high, 28 the low. Those clouds help keep the temp up. Look at that record cold from 1936, 7 below. Yeah, it was a hot decade, but they had some record cold back then as well. We'll talk about temps for your work and school week when we come back.
Don't miss the Playoff Payoff event going on now at the Sullivan Auto Group. Start the new year with incredible savings on all the 2020 models or get 0% financing for 72 months plus up to $3,000 cash on 2019 models. Savings up to $13,657 on all new Chevys, Buicks, GMCs, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Plus no payments till spring. Huge savings on over 200 new and pre-owned vehicles. Score big at the Sullivan Automotive Group on US 41 North and at shopsullivanauto.com.
Planet Fitness just opened its 2000th location, and we're celebrating with an offer just for you. You're invited to join for just $1 down and $10 a month. With 2,000 locations, the gym for everyone is now everywhere. This is one invite you won't want to skip. Get tons of equipment and free fitness training. And none of this.
Spin till you bleed!
Join for just $1 down, $10 a month. Hurry, offer ends January 29th.
Join your Terre Haute or Vincennes Planet Fitness for $1 down. Offer ends January 29th.
A drunk driver hit two other vehicles, hit me and dragged me 30 to 50 feet underneath the car. My doctors are saying they don't think I could ever go back to work.
A car came in that closed lane. He was impaired, and he struck my dad while he was coal patching along 8094. That's the hardest part, knowing that he's not here and he can't see his grandkids or his family.
Call your representative. Tell them to support legislation to save lives in work zones.
What makes Longhorn steak so legendary? Some say it's our flavor-packed signature seasonings. Some say it's how we pair them with our juicy, tender steaks. And some just say, mmm. Hurry in tonight for Longhorn's legendary flavors. Our new limited-time blackened salmon with our smoky 18-ounce outlaw ribeye and our rich and savory Flo's filet. That's how steak is done. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Your local weather authority forecast is brought to you by DorsetAutomotive.com, where new and used vehicles arrive daily.
Now, your local weather authority with meteorologist Dan Reynolds.
Starting to cloud back up a little bit out there as we look at the Great Repulse Buildings weather cam over downtown. So we'll end up going mostly cloudy, I think, overnight. School day forecast, 7 o'clock for Terre Haute, 27 clouds, wind chill at 21. Here's what we're tracking on the weather headlines. Lots of clouds this week. Seasonal temperatures. In fact, even nighttime temps will be a little above normal thanks to all those clouds. It's looking dry, too, after a very wet January. Right now, 39 in Terre Haute, 2 points at 28. Feels like 36 with that west-southwest wind. Pressure steady at 29.94. Temps this morning, 31 at Terre Haute, 31 at Paris, 28 at Bloomington, 24 over at Robinson. A little cool, but again, the average low is 22. The highs today popped into the 40s pretty much across the board. Paris at 42, Mattoon, Terre Haute 41, 42 at Bloomington, Washington 43 right now north to south in the valley. Paris is checking in at 38. Go down to Bloomington at 40 along with Vincennes. Olney, Newton all at 40, 38 over at Casey and Marshall. Not a bad day. Now, winds going to be lighter tonight. These will be out of the north overnight, and I don't think you'll have much in the way of a wind chill. Shave a few degrees off out there right now. It feels like 36 at Terre Haute, but decent weather. Metro view, if you're headed out tonight, we'll just see the clouds on the increase. Other than that, no concerns during the evening or the overnight hours either. So it's going to be a quiet, calm night around the Wabash Valley. We did get the sunshine today. Nice break. Precip, a little bunch of rain down here southwest of St. Louis. And that tried to skirt into our southwestern counties down around Florida, but I think it may have just missed there. There's a look at the last 6 hours on satellite and radar. You can see off to the south of Effingham there. Anything that hit was very, very light in nature. From this point forward, on Futurecast over the next 48 hours, it's just a question of how much cloud cover we'll have. And I do think we cloud up again overnight through Monday, mostly cloudy, if not cloudy all the way. I don't think we'll see any precipitation out of this, though. Clouds are moisture, but I think we're going to stay dry. And then beyond that, we don't need rain. The temps are going to be fairly warm, so we're not talking snow. If you watch as we just roll through the next 7 days, a couple of systems approach, but it looks like they dive just south of us. That's about it. Maybe right there. Going into early Saturday morning, you might see a little bit of rain. I don't think it'll be snow. Other than that, dry week, plenty of cloud cover, but a chance to dry off, and eventually a chance to warm up. Here's the cool blue shading right now. But if we get into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we'll start to see those warmer temps, shaded green, start to push back into the region. So it'll be several degrees above normal as we go into the weekend. Nice change. Now, tonight, 27 for the low, cool evening. That'll be under mostly cloudy skies, just a light north wind. Then for tomorrow, as you head back to work or school, 36, average highs 37, so seasonal. Lots of cloud cover out there. We'll have a light northwest breeze. And as we look ahead on the extended forecast, again, don't see much in the way of precip. Maybe as we get into Saturday, you might see a couple of showers early in the day. And note the temps during the week. Seasonal daytime, warmer above normal at night temps, thanks to the clouds. And then back to the 40s as we go Friday through the weekend. We're back right after this.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I must give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting nationalguard.com.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first invisible trailer.
Invisible trailer?
Hop in. Silverado offers an optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view that makes your trailer appear invisible.
Wow, that's pretty sweet. That's cool.
Where's the trailer though?
Or get a total value of over $9,500 on this Silverado without optional tech package or enhanced invisible view. Or get 0% financing for 72 months on all Silverado 1500 pickups.
Harris Tax and Accounting in Terre Haute is honest, reliable, and has over 10 years of experience. Locally owned by Chris Harris, a licensed enrolled agent and a graduate of ISU. New clients receive 50% off last year's tax prep. Get the best refund possible with Harris Tax and Accounting, open year-round.
When the flu bug bites you and you feel miserable with belly aches, fever spikes, and joint pains, go to Ambucare. Open every day, weekends, and most holidays. No appointment necessary. Ambucare Clinic in front of the Haute City Center.
Replacing floors is a big job. Trust Empire today to get it done right. For almost 60 years, Empire has installed floors in homes just like yours. It's what we do every day. Your floors will be installed by experienced professionals. They specialize in custom work. Plus, we're not happy unless you are. And we've got more than 3 million satisfied customers to prove it. Professionally installed floors. That's Empire Today.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Closed captioning is brought to you by Terre Haute Chevrolet. It's more than just a Chevrolet. It's Terre Haute Chevrolet. Now, WTWO Sports with Omar Tello.
Hello, everyone. Truly a tragic Sunday as the world learned about the loss of Kobe Bryant. I've been a Laker fan my whole life, and this is the hardest thing I've ever had to report on. Kobe was not only a great basketball player, but a transcendent talent whose reach could be felt beyond the court. We're hurt, in shock, and can only send prayers to his family, as his daughter Gianna, also among the dead. Kobe won 5 NBA championships with the Lakers and was an All-Star 18 times and won 2 Olympic gold medals. He's one of the most impactful players of all time, and he was my favorite. He leaves behind a wife, Vanessa, and 3 daughters. We're certainly praying for them. Much more reaction as it becomes available tonight at 11. And we'll have more on Kobe tonight at 11 while making the impossible transition to the game he loved the most. Indiana State's women's team was back home for Southern Illinois today. The Sycamores' bright spot was Deljanae Williams, who had 18 points for ISU. She started with this jumper from the free throw line, but they still trailed 61-39, and then Jasmine Elder finds her for the 3. She was certainly dialed in, and she can also create her own shot. How about this nice move into the paint by Deljanae? And do we have one more from her? A 3-pointer. That gave her the 18 points. She's one to watch in the coming weeks. Then Williams to Elder. She knocks down a 3 as well. 9 points for Jasmine. And we can't forget Jamira McChristian. She also had 9 points, but a tough day for the Sycamores. But SIU, a talented group, Nicole Martin had 16 points, and Mackenzie Sylvie added 23 as they win 78-55.
They wanted to build something with me. So we knew that the road was not going to be rosy, especially in our first year. Now, did I think we'd hit that many bumps? No, I thought we'd hit quite a few, but not. I thought we'd have some victories here and there, and that's what we're gonna. That's what our vision is for this program.
And that will do it for sports. We'll have much more tonight, including Indiana and Maryland, coming up at 11. For now, that's a wrap on sports. We'll be right back.
Get instant alerts when breaking news happens with the WTWO News app. Download it today.
Right now, get $5,000 cash back or 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,750 cash back on select Ford Escape models.
Save big money on all of your home improvement projects right now at Menards. Fill gaps and prevent air or water leaks with DAP Alex Plus caulk. It can be used for interior or exterior projects, and it's durable, flexible, and paintable. Available in white or clear, just $177 each. Valvoline protects your vehicle against heat, deposits, and wear. Pick up a quart of Valvoline full synthetic motor oil for $4.79 each. Right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Where's Daddy? Where'd he go?
The 2020 Nissan Rogue. With available Nissan Safety Shield 360. This is all-around protection. Now get a low $199 per month lease on the 2020 Rogue or the 2020 Nissan Altima.
This is the Olympics of ninja competitions.
Team USA is going to flex on the world.
The defending champions.
We're going back-to-back.
American Ninja Warrior, USA versus the world. Tonight on NBC.
This is on another level.
Do not try this at home.
AGT The Champions, Monday on NBC.
The Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers are officially on their way to Miami for Super Bowl 54. It's the first time since the 1969 season that the Kansas City Chiefs are going back to the big game. For Chiefs Andy Reid, this is his second trip to the Super Bowl as a head coach. 15 years ago, he took the Philadelphia Eagles to the NFL championship. On the other side, the 49ers roster has limited Super Bowl experience. Their quarterback has 2 Super Bowl rings, serving as the backup to Tom Brady in 2 Patriot championships. Next stop, Miami, where the Chiefs are favored by 1.
That should be a good game, Taylor. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. My cousin, she's a huge 49ers fan, and I had to make sure I sent her a text of congratulations.
Is she going to go?
Probably not. She'll probably be watching at home.
Nice, nice. Yeah. You have a feel in the game yet?
You know what? I don't know. All I care about is Washington Redskins. So.
There you go, yeah.
They're not in it.
No, absolutely not.
A lot of people looking forward to the halftime show, though.
Yes, J-Lo and Shakira.
Shakira, right?
Yeah.
That should be fun.
We're also looking forward to more sun.
That may be tough to get. Today was a nice break. Now, here's what's coming up overnight on the Reynolds Wrap. Things are looking okay. Those clouds at night do keep the temperature up, where average low is 22. We'll be down in the upper 20s. Then we'll push into the 30s tomorrow. Clouds back in overnight as we look ahead on the next 7 days. Clouds, of course, are moisture, but I think we stay dry. Rain chances pretty low all week long until we get to Saturday morning early, maybe a few showers there from a quick-moving system. And you note those temps in the 30s Monday through Thursday. That's pretty normal for this time of year. And the nighttime lows above normal, again, thanks to that cloud cover. It keeps the temps up. Then we warm up above normal Friday going through the weekend. Other than that early threat of a hit-or-miss shower Saturday, the weekend, well, mild with some sunshine. So that looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. It seemed like yesterday at first we thought we were going to see a little trace of snowflakes again.
We dodged it.
Awesome. Definitely dodged a bullet there. Absolutely so. So tonight we're going to have more on Maryland and IU.
Yeah, hopefully Maryland and IU will have that in. And again, as you mentioned, more reaction on Kobe Bryant. Still just the devastating news settling in. And as more reaction kind of comes in, we'll have that at 11. Just a tragic day, Taylor.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, still in shock from the news, but, you know, we'll have more.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for making WTWO News at 6 your source for news. Join us again tonight for WTWO News at 11. And always check out our website, My Wabash Valley, for any updates you're looking for. We'll see you tonight.